Hello everyone, this is Kory, and in this series, I'll help you answer the question if Unplugged is worth it. As always, we talk about the good stuff, the bad stuff, and then I give you my opinion and tell you whether I think it's worth it. I want to quickly say that I'm sorry for the lack of quality in this video. This was my first time recording on the Quest Meta, and it was a bit of a nightmare. With that being said, let's get right into the good stuff. Unplugged hits me with Guitar Hero and Rock Band nostalgia, while of course bringing something completely new to the table because of the possibilities in VR. Unplugged actually brings you to the stage, and it feels awesome rocking out to your favorite songs in VR. It's the true air guitar experience, and I couldn't imagine a better use of hand tracking. The objective in Unplugged is no different than Rock Band or Guitar Hero. You pick up your guitar and hit corresponding notes to the beat of the music. The game is entirely played using hand tracking, and this is the only way to play. This means it is currently only available to the Quest 2 and will come to the Steam store to make use of the Valve Index controllers at a later date. The Quest 2 hand tracking felt good, but it wasn't perfect. I'll talk more about this when I talk about the bad stuff. There are various difficulties, and each of them makes the song feel completely different as you hit a string of notes coming towards you. Each note represents one of your 4 individual fingers. There are a few mechanics to keep track of, which keeps the gameplay exciting and fresh. There are regular notes which you have to strum to hit, and there are notes which you don't have to strum and only have to slide your hand to that position to hit on the fretboard. Some notes you hold for a set duration, and there are even power-ups which you can catch to give you a boost. There are also virtuoso notes, which is basically a chance to do your own solo and wiggle your fingers around like a maniac.
When you encounter these notes, just move your fingers like crazy. Like you do when you play air guitar in the shower.
To reward you for your time, Unplugged offers unlockable guitars to change things up. Of course, there's also a leaderboard where you can compete with others as you hone in on your air guitar skills. Unplugged really had me feeling like it was 2005 again when I was constantly playing Guitar Hero, and this felt fantastic. However, there are some flaws which set things back a bit, and this brings me to the bad stuff. With this being a hand-tracked game without any physical instruments to have tactile feedback, this makes things a bit awkward at times, and it doesn't have the same feel as holding a real guitar or a Guitar Hero guitar. This isn't bad on its own, but when it comes to playing more difficult songs, switching back and forth on the fretboard becomes a challenge since you have no tactile reference points. Finger tracking isn't perfect just yet, and this isn't the game's fault. It's just that Unplugged is one of the first few games to truly utilize finger tracking to its full potential. As hardware improves and tracking becomes more reliable and responsive, things will only get better. And I am excited to see more from the Another Way development team, along with their publisher, Vertigo Games. So, is it worth it? I absolutely adore Unplugged, and playing it hit me with an incredible sense of nostalgia. The gameplay felt great, even though hand tracking isn't perfected just yet. And being immersed and on an actual stage while rocking out made me feel like a rock star. There are some improvements to be made, and things felt a bit weird without any tactical feedback due to the nature of VR hand tracking. But outside of this, things felt great. If you've played and enjoyed Guitar Hero or Rock Band, then Unplugged is an obvious choice and a perfect game to pick back up that feeling and enjoy a whole new experience in VR. I really enjoyed Unplugged, but I'm curious whether you think it's worth it. Let me know in the comments down below. I post new videos every week, so if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I release new videos. Liking the video helps a ton and shows your support, and if you want to know what's on my mind, then follow me on Twitter. Links are in the description down below. As always, make sure you think for yourself, which means question yourself, do what makes you happy, and I'll see you all next time.